I'm gonna show you guys how to set up to go bluegill fishing. Down south they call them brim, panfish, whatever. So I have a 4 foot 6 inch light action rod. Go get a combo from Walmart, like 20-25 bucks. You can get one. You can catch bluegill on these all day. They'll last you about 3-4 summers. You have to buy another one. We're gonna use these bobber stops, slit bobber, split shot sinker. This is a number 2 hook. You can use smaller hooks if you want to. I don't like the little fish biting mine, taking my bait. These bobber stops, there's different styles of bobber stops that you can get. These are only good if you want to fish a few feet of water. Like, I probably wouldn't fish more than 5 feet of water in these, because when you reel your line in and get ready to cast again, you don't want those bobber stops going past this eye, because that's going to affect your cast. It's going to get hung up when you try to cast. There's a different style of bobber stop you can use. I'll show you in another video. First thing you're going to do, put your thread for your bobber stopper on. Yeah, take this black tube. See, it's got a little black tube on it. Take the knot and go towards the rod, and then you're going to pull this tube off. Just tighten this. Make it nice and tight so it kind of stays in place, but you'll still be able to move it. And you can slide that up and down and decide how deep you want to fish. Take these and clip them down. You got this little ball that comes with your bobber stop. Put your bobber on, go through the fat end at the top. Should look like that. Go ahead and tie our hook on. I've always used the same knot since I was a kid. I've never had trouble with it. People use a lot of different knots. Everybody's got their favorite. I just use a fisherman's knot. And all you do is get you a tag. I don't know if you can see that. You want a decent amount. And I always wrap the end of the hook in my pinky right here. Start here. You're going to go a half turn every time. You're going to go 12 half turns. So 6 full turns. 1, 2, 12. Put it through there. Grab the tag with the other 2 fingers and just pull it. Put it in front of my shirt. See if you guys can see it. That's what a good fisherman's knot should look like. You can wrap it more times, but if you wrap it too many times, it kind of kinks when you're pulling on it. But I've been using those knots since I was a kid. I've never really used anything else, and I've never really had a knot break. Now, anytime I'm using this rig, I only got about 2 feet between the hook and the bobber stop. Other than that, I like to use a different kind of bobber stop or a different kind of bobber. This is a good way to catch bluegill in the springtime when they're up in the shallow water. It's first getting warm, they're bedding. And you don't have to do this next part, but I always like to put a split shot in here, about 6 to 8 inches up from the hook. And really it just helps me cast further. I got 4-pound line on this light action rod, and just that little split shot will help you cast a lot further. And it's far enough away from the hook, it won't really affect the way that the hook drops through the water. You don't have to use the split shot if you don't want. And I just use a bare hook, and I use red worms. You can use wax worms. People use crickets, stuff like that. I just use red worms. Now, later in the year, Once summer really starts to hit and there's a lot of bugs out, you start using like black gnats, what we call bumblebees. Those work well also. Those are like flies. So here's your setup right here. Let's go get some bait, start nailing some bluegills.